All right. And there she blows.
Woo!
Ooh. Okay. I got a I've been doing a lot of looking at audio stuff today, so I got an ad for audio stuff.
Are you an
Do you want to be a
audiophile?
music producer? Yes, and I am an audiophile.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only file that I am.
Brett S. Yo 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 yo.
Yo yo yo. No, audiophiles are the real creeps. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Everything sounds better on vinyl.
You know, someone was who knew all about audiophiles and having exactly the right headphones and the right audio files for your music.
Mm-hmm.
Was on Linus Tech Tips, and he says that routinely he'll like show people his setup, and then they just start crying when they hear the music.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just like, how good could it be? Because like, you know, there's live music that's pretty awesome. Is the headphone setup better?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think the purest way to listen to music is on YouTube. I don't think there could possibly be a better audio experience.
Correct.
Yeah, YouTube with some $9 headphones, the Amazon Basics. I think that's the true way.
Yep. Yeah, I think you really nailed it. And you are an audiophile.
Yes.
So, that's good.
Mm-hmm. TK Street Prince, Brandon J. Painting, Lucky Bat, TK again, and Joey Flores.
Yeah. What a world we live in.
Mm-hmm.
The gang is here.
Yeah. TK Street Prince. Also, no advert at the start. Sometimes that happens.
You got lucky.
Mm-hmm. That means we didn't get lucky. I don't know exactly how it works. I mean, I have premium now, so I never watch an ad. But I remember before, though, it would be kind of random. Sometimes it felt like it. I think to some extent, I think like watch time is baked into it. Sometimes I feel like if I would watch like the first minute of 3 videos, I'd get like no advertisement at the beginning of the next video.
Mm-hmm. I always felt like, I don't know. I think it's almost completely random.
Yeah.
Just, I don't think it knows anything.
Yeah. If the ad doesn't generate in like 1 second, you just don't see it.
Exactly. I mean, with my MacBook Pro, I can just skip the ads with the touch bar, which is hilarious.
They still haven't fixed that?
Nope.
Oh,
I thought they
great.
did. I thought they did when I
Honestly,
upgraded.
Yeah.
And I got really upset and I almost screamed, but nope, came right back.
Wow. Honestly,
Ridiculous.
that'd be a reason to buy a Mac. Just always skip ads.
And specifically that one. And you've seen how my computer is with its flashy keyboard being all fucked up.
Joy Flores. YouTube does compress audio to a degree, so pointless for audiophiles.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm pretty sure YouTube is the best possible format out there.
I listen to my YouTube on vinyl.
Joy Flores. I never get ads. Then again, I have premium and an ad blocker.
Wow. Double protected.
Yeah, so there's no chance of getting anything.
Mm-mm.
All right, it is time. I think the little arms are done, and so now it's time for the big arms.
Big arms. Brick arms?
Yeah. Ah, brick arms. You guys will know all about that next week. What do I need? I need pink. I need my pinks. Oh, and I need Bugman's Glow. That's what I need. Quinones. I don't even recognize this bad boy anymore. Yeah, it's an orc now. Decided to go a different way with it.
Just molded it into a different model.
Mm-hmm. I was looking... Xenobiku! Oh, thank goodness, Xenobiku, you're here. Because I was looking at some Kill Team stuff.
Oh, boy.
Yesterday.
Are you preparing to play the game?
Yeah. I learned all about stratagems and specialisms. And the weirdest stuff can take probably one of the best specialisms, which is Zealot. It's like, it's never the unit you'd want.
Oh, yeah?
Zealot gives you, I think, +1 attack on the charge and +1 strength. Which is crazy good.
That sounds really good.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh, I'm totally putting this on my my combat guy. No, Space Marines can't take Zealot.
Oh.
Christian could say, hey, for the first time in a while, I'm here pretty early.
Yeah.
For the first time in forever. It's from Frozen. Everyone's favorite movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Little fun fact about Nick, he actually went to go see that 12 times in theaters.
That's true. Top 10 movies, I would say. A lot of people like The Godfather. I like Frozen.
Did you see Frozen 2 Freeze Harder?
I did, and I'm really excited for Frozen 3.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love Frozen?
TK City Prince. I could use ad block, but as a streamer, I like to let peeps get the revenue. Although not sure if an ad blocker stops the revenue or just stops the ads.
I think it does both. That's my guess.
I have no earthly idea. It seems like we get all of our views revenue.
I mean, it doesn't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's all random. Yeah. It can all go away at any time. Frozen, ZNBQ, Frozen 2 ain't bad. You know? To be honest with you guys.
I mean, Frozen 1 wasn't bad, but I don't really feel like watching Frozen 2.
Yeah, to be honest with you guys, I haven't seen Frozen 2. So... I do remember watching Frozen.
I feel like I've seen all the Disney princess movies I need to in my life.
Yeah.
I don't need to stay current on those.
What? I don't even know what that means. You don't feel like you need to watch all of them? Okay. What, do you think you're better than us? Are you saying that if you never could watch a Disney princess movie again, you'd be fine?
I could, you know what? I could probably get through life without seeing another Disney princess movie.
Okay.
I kind of want to see Mulan because it looks like fun. I heard it wasn't very good, but that's now, when everyone hates everything, so it's probably fine. I mean, I like the underworld movies, and I like what's the Mila Jovovich movies? The ones that are loosely based on those video games. Resident Evil. I like the Resident Evil movies, so I'll probably like Mulan. Unfortunately, Mulan didn't get a hard R, so. TK Sturdy Prince. Any Disney film that has a song, it is bad. And it is bad. Brad S. If you guys ever have kids, you'll watch Frozen and every other godforsaken cartoon movie dozens of times, and you will like it. Because it keeps your toddlers happy for a couple of hours.
Well, I mean, I think Jay would put Star Wars in front of him.
Oh yeah.
And that'd be pretty much it.
Do we have to watch the Clone Wars again?
Yes!
Yes! Now that you've seen Revenge of the Sith, it'll all make sense. Now keep watching Mandalorian Season 7. Aquino Quinones. I thought the Mulan hate was for promoting genocide. Probably. Ooh, Zerg619. Hello, Eons and Nick. Today I managed to finish the template for the Primaris for paper crafts.
Neat.
Zerg619, how's the camera?
Yeah.
How are we doing?
Yeah, you didn't let us know.
Christian could see. It was for the main actor speaking fondly for the Chinese government and not supporting the Hong Kong protesters. Yeah, but I don't care. I mean, it's horrible and awful and whatever, but it's a movie.
Yeah, I don't know enough about it.
Like, it's a movie. It's not gonna change the world. It's just a movie. Brandom J. Panning. Live action Mulan is a bit disappointing. I mean, if you love the classic Disney songs remade in the live action, I have some bad news for you. I saw Mulan once when I was 8. I just want to see some Thords. Joey Flores. At least you're going to make them watch the good Star Wars. And I gotta get these hands at least glued to the model today.
Mm-hmm.
Christian could see. There comes a time when you have to separate an artist from their art. If I didn't watch or listen to things with people I disagreed with, my list of things would be about 10 things. Gray 777333. I thought Mulan wasn't great because they changed the story and there was no singing, even though the trailers hinted at singing. If they went blood and gore, I'd be fine without the singing. Zerg619. The camera looks nice as ever. Thank the Omnissiah. I've been
Perfect.
fine. My ISP died for a whole day the other day before yesterday, so I missed part 8 of the Broodlord. It was probably just some blue and some highlighting. Aquinones. Art should be valued for art. Kevin Spacey is such a good actor and a terrible person. Yeah, well, it sucks that so many people work on a movie. But if the high profile actor in it says something kind of weird, the movie sucks.
Yes. I don't know.
And you can't like it.
Yeah. ZWQ, my thoughts on Mulan would be an essay, not a 200 character limit chat. Well, as you know, the Discord is right open for you. You can drop in a Google Doc link.
Yeah. We're actually going to be doing a audio commentary live viewing with Mulan.
Yeah. And it's going to be us and ZNewBQ.
Mm-hmm.
All talking at the same time. ZNWQ is going to be live chatting the event.
I don't know. People decide if a movie... Some people, not everyone, decide if a movie is good based on like the politics surrounding a movie. But I don't know. Movies don't matter. What movie changed the world?
Probably the first one.
Ooh, you know what's an interesting... Yeah, the first one. You know what's a really interesting point that someone brought up in terms of like movies and if movies can be like a good influence or a bad influence? And people have like quantified the movie Jaws' impact has had a very negative... it's had a great influence on the world, being that Jaws is an awesome movie. But actually, like, it has created phobias and fears of sharks that are completely unfounded. And so has actually like shaped legislation and public opinion on sharks, and has led to a lot of like sharks being killed and no one kind of feeling bad for them.
Interesting. I think we should ban the movie.
Yeah.
We should get rid of it. This is very interesting.
Mm-hmm. TK Studio Prints. Searching Sketchfab at the moment, looking for models that I can edit and make better. Though I should be printing some of them water-based models. See, Nuba Cute, not even Goober cares about fish feelings.
Oh my gosh.
Lucky Bat. Also the possible murder. Yeah, supposedly there was some sort of a murder happened on the set of Jaws.
I thought you were gonna say Milan. I was like, oh my god.
Christian Kudzi. Not true. It was just as much helped with conservation efforts for sharks. I wanted to be a marine biologist until I found out you got to be good at math. Huh. Well, the YouTube video I watched had a lot of charts and figures about how it negatively impacted sharks.
It sounds like you just watch propaganda.
Probably. Quinones. You're more likely to die of a vending machine and that's hilarious. I think what they were talking about in the one of the things they talked about in the YouTube video was people like actually hunting down sharks like in the movie, and then just like killing a shark and being like, that was the one. That was the one that bit Martha, everybody. Case closed.
I would now like the mayor to give me the oversized key to the city.
Yeah. The oversized key. So does that come with like a real key though to like the mayor's office or something, or is it
I mean,
just
I think
nothing?
it is just nothing. I don't think it. Yeah. What are they gonna do? Just give it away
know.
to some guy?
You can at least get
Going
like
to
a
the mayor's office.
Quiznos swipe card or something.
Yeah. Quiznos swipe card.
You get a Subway punch card that only needs one more punch before you get a free half a foot long.
That'd be sick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, YouTubers love Subway.
Yes. Especially one in particular.
Christian Kudzi, the thing that has hurt sharks more than anything is certain cultures' taste for the fins in soup and other fishing, especially long nets, which indiscriminately scoop up everything. Yeah. Yeah, the ocean is going to be out of fish pretty soon. Because no one cares about fish feelings. Not us, not Goob.
Nobody. I mean, imagine that.
No, Goober loves fish. He got a nice big tank for his beta. Everything's great.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for that PR.
Mm-hmm.
Saving some face. That was amazing.
ZNBQ, why is Quiznos swipe card in your example as a reward? I don't think I've ever been to Quiznos.
That's a lie.
Is it like a sandwich place?
Wait. Yeah, I don't think. No, we've not. We've been to Cousin Subs. That's what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Pretzel Red is back.
Pretzel Red is back.
Pretzel Red is back. I love that I found that as a photo online. There was a Cousin Subs. Well, I guess it still exists. In a different form. That was by our university campus, and their sign said "Pretzel Red is back."
Yeah.
Instead of pretzel bread.
Mm-hmm.
And it was very funny.
Mm-hmm. And it was like that for like 11 months.
It was like that for 11 months, and even when they were tearing down the building.
That's true.
I don't think they took the sign down.
They never could find the rest of the letters.
Mm-hmm. Someone drove into the building.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they were taking it down. And then they built a new building there. And the Cousin Subs is in that building now.
Yeah.
ZNubiQ, Jay just hoping Goob pops back in.
That'd be great.
That would be the best time.
I would love to chit chat with the Goobster.
Mm-hmm.
Brent.
Brentington.
It was shocking when we were working on our 100-hour painting video, and then Goobs drops like a couple of days before ours is done.
Yep, I was like, oh my god. I think he watched the streams. He was like, I'm gonna beat them to it. Let's start this conspiracy.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's always fun.
Goob heard our idea and then came up with a very different but slightly similar sounding video.
Yeah.
And basically copied us.
Yeah. And ruined our video.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow.
El Rondorio. Brent will outdrone you with his voice. That voice is his moneymaker.
It is. It really is.
Welcome to Goobertown Hobbies. I'm Brent.
Mm-hmm.
And make your Space Marines happy Space Marines. Yeah, for some reason I get Brent quotes and Bob Ross quotes mixed up.
How very odd. Exactly. Life is but a burp.
Life is but a burp. Sometimes you just gotta burp. And I would like to see a YouTube channel that you'll find more burps than here.
Probably, I bet burps by the dozen
Yeah.
probably has more burps per capita.
Yeah.
Someone should make a YouTube channel that's just burps.
Mm-hmm.
That's all they do on the channel.
Yeah, it seems like most people don't do it because it's gross and off-putting. But here, it's our bread and butter.
Yeah. Hey, we're gross and off-putting.
Mm-hmm. Pudding. I haven't had pudding in a long time.
Mm-hmm. Are you saying you're not an older gentleman?
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to gum your food yet?
Now, Jell-O. I love Jell-O.
Mm.
I don't think I've had Jell-O in years, too.
Jell-O is just fruit pudding.
Kinda.
That's harder.
Jell-O, Jell-O isn't really much of anything. Does anybody in the chat love Jell-O? Is it the 50s anymore? Is Jell-O cutting edge? ZNubQ, I'm not sure if I would have loved or hated Brent as a chemistry lecturer. Christian could see. Now let's smoke some happy little trees. TK3 Prince. WTF, Windows demanding a restart to update? Nope, that can wait.
How rude. Windows doesn't even know what's going on right now.
ZNubQ. Isn't Jell-O mostly horse hooves or something? I think that's Elmer's glue.
I think it's both.
Ah. TK3 Prince. Jell-O is seaweed, although it used to be meat-based. Ah, so Jell-O is not vegan-friendly.
Well, I think it is now. Which is good, because we're both vegan.
Mm-hmm. Is a cheeseburger vegan?
Yes.
Ah, okay, good.
That's like the most vegan food you can have.
Mm-hmm. Well, steak, but Akinoki known as Jell-O is just bony sugar.
That's a good way to describe it.
El Randorio. When you don't have chompers, Jell-O is awesome. Butterscotch pudding or the dual puddings slap.
I don't think I've ever had butterscotch pudding before.
Akinoki known as flan is elevated Jell-O.
Ah. Jesus. I feel like we haven't had a burp stream in a while.
Mm-hmm.
That was just heavy burps.
Yeah.
The BPM has been low.
This tea of mine is
It's not burp free.
Mm-hmm.
It's a burp enabler.
Yeah, it's a level 3 burp tea. It's like how they when they grade the caffeine.
That makes sense.
Let's not sell tapioca pudding short either. Burp enablers is what you should call chats. Burp squad.
Burp squad. If I could rename the Patreon
Ah!
tiers.
Can we not rename the Patreon tiers?
No, we can.
Okay. It'd be really funny if it's just impossible. You get one
anything
shot.
You want.
No editing.
Gotta get them right.
What if no one could have the same Patreon tier names? All of a sudden, it was like
we'd win. Very, very unique ones that no one should have. Even probably we shouldn't.
ZenimaQ, were you going to ask something about Kill Team Zealots, or just saying it sucked that Space Marines can't be Zealots? It does suck that Space Marines can't be Zealots. I don't know if I had any specific questions. One thing, I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this, but for comms specialists, they get to give out a +1 to friendly models within 6 inches. That includes themselves, right? Because they are a friendly model within 6 inches. Christian Kutzi, ever play the Sega game Boogerman? I never had a Sega. You're a superhero that fights evil with burps and farts.
That sounds about right.
Christian Kutzi, Black Templars sure seem like zealots. That is true, but you can't take the zealot on a Space Marine. ZenimaQ. They're FAQ'd that way, I believe, but let me check. Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty airtight. They are a friendly model within 6 inches. Comm specialist seems like one of the best specialisms because their freebie gives a +1. And then their command point stratagem, it helps a lot with morale. So you kind of get 2 things with that one. Usually with the stratagems, it's like, oh, it makes you better at shooting, or you can do the command point, which makes you even better at shooting. But it's kind of fun that the comms kind of gives you 2 different options. Aquino Quinones. Communication specialists are sometimes called public relations specialists. Their general responsibility is to handle public relations, press releases, social media, and or advertising efforts. Wiki. Thank you for clearing that up, Aquino Quinones.
Perfect.
Now we know. J.A., by chance, do you know of any spray paints that are close to the color of Aberland Sunset? I have no earthly idea. Probably. I would, if you have some Aberland Sunset, I would take that with you to the hardware store when you're trying to find paint. That's what I would do.
Yeah, probably.
ZenimaQ. Once per shooting phase, if this model is not shaken, when you pick another model from your kill team that is within 6 inches of this model to shoot, you can add 1 to hit rolls for the model in this phase.
Another model.
For this model, when you pick another model from your kill team within 6 inches of this model to shoot, you can add 1 to hit rolls for that model. Interesting. If this model is not shaken, you can pick another model. They FAQ'd it to another model. Okay, so he can't give it to himself. So I wonder if it's been FAQ'd, does that mean that my book doesn't say that? But they've changed it, and so I have to go change my book? Random J painting. Plasma Sniper is fun. I think I gave Sniper to my Heavy Bolter Marine. Because it made more sense to get 3 +1s rerolling 1s than just 1 a turn. ZBQ, correct. Your book would not say that. It is the downloadable FAQ errata. I'll have to check that in the GW web store and make the necessary changes.
Or else you'll start cheating.
Mm-hmm.
I think they should download it into the book themselves.
Yes.
If they want us to play with the rules.
All right, so Comm Specialist is still really, really good, but it's not as good. Is there anyone else? No, there's no one else I can give that to that would make sense. I need my pink. Aquino Quinones, welcome to Games Workshop. If you need, please take a copy of the errata from the counter. Nah, they'll waste my ink, not their ink.
That's true.
No, it's fine. It's fine that they alter rules. They should, so that things are fair.
Yeah, because you were about to go out there cheating.
Yeah.
And now you can't.
I was about to give +1 to the wrong model.
And the game wouldn't be balanced. You'd ruin the whole thing. It wouldn't be fun anymore. People would hate you.
Yeah.
I mean, just think about that. That'd be horrible.
Mm-hmm. You know who really doesn't like Kill Team? Miniac.
Ooh. Oh yeah. What's the problem with it?
He didn't care for it when he played it. In the episode of Trapped Under, Plastic, where they rank all the war games, that was his bottom of the list.
It's because he lost. Am I right?
I don't know. I think he says he played as Sisters of Battle.
Mm-hmm.
And he wasn't satisfied with the army building available to the Sisters of Battle. Which I don't know how to get the Sisters of Battle rules, because they're not in the main rule book, because they didn't exist when the main rule book was printed. So I don't know if you need to get the elites or if it's an errata. They have a bunch of options according to Battlescribe.
I think he lost.
I think Ninjan ranked it considerably higher. Brandon J painting, Kill Team Annual 2020 is where you can get the sisters.
I
forgot about the annuals.
How could you? They're annual.
Aquino Quinones, 8th edition Codex plus errata plus legends if you're spicy. Oh my gosh! If you can play the I wish I could remember the name of them. The Sisters of Battle mech suits in Kill Team. I'm starting a Sisters Kill Team that day.
I wouldn't count on that.
I know. I mean, to be fair, they're smaller than Terminators. Like they're not as beefy as Terminators, so it's possible. I want them. They could be elites. I know a lot of the armies can take Terminators in the Kill Team elites.
They could be elites. Defeat the elites.
Hold the line.
I'm so glad that I bought up all my AMC.
Mm-hmm. And you went hard into Games Workshop, right?
I went hard to the Games Workshop because I was confused.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was actually GameStop.
Yeah.
But I put all my money in Games Workshop.
Yeah, you'll never see that money again.
Because I thought that if you put the money in the stock, you get free models, but no.
You get a seat on the board of directors.
Yeah. Games Workshop strikes again with horrible business decisions.
Next, they're going to be saying they don't want racists playing the game.
Oh, that would be so bad. That would ruin the game for racists.
ZNBQ. They'll probably be in there the next time the Kill Team gets a general update. Yeah, for sure. I think that's the only new faction, right? Sisters of Battle? Everything else is in there. Christian could see. Games Workshop needs to get over the baby carrier models. I dislike them. I love them, but here's why I think it's super cool. So think about you have to build a machine that is piloted by a person, and the machine has arms and legs. How would you make controls for it? Wouldn't it have to be like my left arm controls the robot's left arm, my left leg controls the robot's left leg?
I think it should be a video game controller.
Mm-hmm. But what does a video game do? Because a video game, the legs just, when you hit the forward arrow, the legs just the legs don't do anything. You mathematically move forward through the game. But in real life, the legs have to do a lot of work. So I actually love the idea that the mech suits have to be piloted by the user's arms and legs. And it almost comes down to like, well, how much can a human brain comprehend? It's like the rubbing the belly and patting the head at the same time. And so that's why I kind of love the current mech suit model. I think it's neat. Although it all comes back to a model I don't love that much. The Invictus Tactical Warsuit, the new Primaris Warsuit, where it's just a Space Marine sitting on a Lazy Boy recliner with 2 joysticks. And that's how he pilots the mech suit, to the exact same level as a Dreadnought, where the wielder has been surgically implanted into the device. You could do the same thing with just a couple of foot pedals and a joystick.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of cool looking, but I don't like it. TK 30 Prince. I wish I knew where my Terminators with rocket launchers on their backs were. Christian could see. I don't want to bring a papoose into battle. Ooh, ZNBQ. Kroot Mercenaries got a list. Neat. There you go.
Perfect.
Aquino Quinones. Imagine the carrier from Alien. Hell, Games Workshop already stole Gene Stealers and Space Marines. Add the carrier. XenoBQ. Not all Dread boys have all them limbs, so yeah. Brandon J. Painting. Don't worry, man. The Invictor Warsuit pilot will be surgically put into the Dreadnought when he dies. Yeah, it doesn't make a ton of sense, the Invictor tactical warsuit, in a world that also has the Dreadnought. Because it kind of makes the Dreadnought worse in every way. In theory, the pilot of the Invictus tactical warsuit could survive if the suit was destroyed. So that's a big pro to the drivable version.
Yeah, you would just have drivable versions.
Yeah. Presumably, if a nearly dead human had to be surgically implanted into the device, it meant they didn't have the option to just drive it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll have to do some reading. I don't own a codex that has the Invictus Warsuit in it, but maybe I'll hop. Maybe there's information online somewhere. It's hard to believe, but there might be. And they can explain to me how the Invictus Tactical Warsuit is different than a Dreadnought,
and not just information online.
Mm-hmm. And not just a straight upgrade. Christian could see. Yeah, if you want a person in a mechanical suit, for me, it's got to be a Dreadnought. I mentioned on your 5 liked mini vids, my fave is the Librarian Dread. The Librarian Dread is pretty sweet. But yeah, I think the Sisters of Mech Suit is a little sleeker than most.
Sisters of Mech Suit.
The Sisters of Mech Suit. Like, her feet aren't dangling. They're in the they're in the top of the legs.
Mm-hmm. I would say that there's some improvements.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you still kind of have to be you still kind of have to dig the mech suit look.
Mm-hmm. And you gotta like those legs.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's so funny. Just a long, leggy mech suit. Oh yeah, I'm thinking a unit of 6 with the flamer and the mace. I think that'll be the one. Sisterhood of the Traveling Mech Suit. Yes!
I love that.
Sisterhood of the Traveling Mech Suit. It's so great.
Do you think people make them look like pants?
I've seen people already Photoshop, people who don't love the design, they Photoshopped out the top half, and so it's just a Sister of Battle sticking out of the long legs. Just giant denim jeans. You know what, though? I'm in good company, because me and Norn Queen Alexis really like the mechs.
Yeah. An unlikely duo.
Mm-hmm.
Dream team, if you will.
This mech is made for walking, and that's just what it'll do. One of these days, this mech suit's gonna flamethrower over you.
Mm-hmm.
Aquino Quinones. Who?
Yep. world we live in.
Mm-hmm. Maybe if somebody suggested that I make more top 5 lists, maybe it'll have to be like my top 5 models that only I like.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yes.
ZNBQ, Jay's song is probably written in Latin on purity seals on every sister's mech suit.
That'd be perfect.
Mm-hmm. I think though when mech suits exist, I think that's how they're going to have to be piloted, with your arms controlling the arms and your legs controlling the legs. Otherwise, I don't think like a human brain could do it. That's how they did it in the movie, the Guillermo del Toro movie, Pacific Rim. They control the mech suit with a full body robot suit.
How do they do it in Avatar?
Joysticks.
Yep.
I think no. The bottom half is whatever. The top half was he had gloves, and the arms mimicked what the gloves did.
Mm-hmm.
Kino Quinones. The mech suits will only make sense if Call makes them. I don't know. They've added stuff before. And just said, yeah, they were always there. We just forgot to write about them ever. Although it would be cool if Call made them. I like the idea that they finally figured out how to make a little bit of new stuff.
Because what are we gonna buy?
Yeah. It's true though. We need new stuff, and they wrote a universe that doesn't. I mean, they've added new stuff before. I remember in 6th edition when all the flyers were coming out, and there was a hint of, wow, how on earth do these flyers fit into the lore? Because they do. It's almost like it's all fiction.
Okay, well, yeah. Now I can't.
Okay, now yeah.
Anymore. Now you're just spreading lies.
Mm. Dr. Joko, yeah, but the brains were still involved in Pacific Rim because the pilots had to do a mental sync with another, otherwise they could get really messed up. That is true. The Sisters of Battle mech suit looks too small for the legs to fit comfortably. They must be amputees. I think there's enough room. Sisters of Battle are regular-ass human beings. They're pretty tiny in the scale of 40k.
I like the idea that they're amputees. And they get ultimate legs.
TK 2D prints. I think that they were connected to the limbs, i.e. legs controlled by legs and arms by arms. Aquino Quinones, the Sisters of Battle legs only go down to the kneecap. They control the legs in the suit thing. Yeah, but what controls the legs in the suit thing? Because it's also not like... I mean, it could be that they're hooked in, although Sisters of Battle don't have a black carapace, so they don't have an easy way to interface with technology like the Space Marines do. So I think they probably... I mean, they don't have a joint, or at least not a very big one, inside of the upper thigh of the mech suit, but I think they probably just, like, you know, move the leg, tells the robot leg to move. ZNoobQ, who said anything about comfortable?
Yep. That's true.
Oh yeah, I bet it's a monstrosity. Christian Kudzi. Actually, someone on Reddit drew that the proportions were actually accurate for once. Neat. Yeah, they're getting. It seems like Games Workshop is actually trying to have some sort of scale with the Primaris Marines, the what are they called? The Gene Stealer cult guys being tiny because they're just regular folks.
Mm-hmm. Regular folks.
Gene Stealer cult are so fragile in game. I remember one time I was playing my Gene Stealer cult. It was when they were fresh, and a friend I was playing with got really salty with me because of the cult ambush rules, and you have to roll to see like what they do. And he's like, "Are you sure you rolled a 5 for this squad?" And I'm like, "Well, I guess not." So it ended up being like, turn 1, I was in everyone's face.
Mm-hmm.
Every model, I rolled really nicely. Every model was like in the enemy's face, ready for my shooting phases, for my assault phases. Turn 2, I was out of the game because everything was dead. Because everything has a 5-up save or a 6-up save, strength 3, toughness 3.
Yep. Good old Sean. Yep. I remember Sean.
Mm-hmm.
Just Seaning around.
Mm-hmm. You just have to look past certain stuff in fiction when it comes to mech suits. I mean, how the hell does Samus Aran turn into a ball in the Metroid video games without snapping her spine? The Dyslexic Dragon. Sisters of Metal's mech suit, the ultimate high heels. Akino Kinones. Gene Stealers are okay LARPers. There's a really cool chapter about a Gene Stealer cult ambush in the book, The Infinite and the Divine, the Necron book. Is there not super glue on this table? There's no super glue in my cart. All right, I'll glue the arms on off screen. You'll see them on here tomorrow.
How will we know that you did it, though?
Well, just know that I use crazy glue, super glue. Yeah. Not from a bottle. I want to make that very clear.
Mm-hmm.
Bottle glue. Jess Cabral, I think Fallout Power Armor got it right. Probably. But I mean, they shouldn't just do Fallout Power Armor. Fallout Power Armor is pretty much what Terminators are. Yeah, Fallout Power Armor is pretty sweet, especially Fallout 4 Power Armor, where they really kind of in detail figured it out. Like, okay, where does everything go? Where does the pistons and everything go? Because before that, it was kind of like you're just wearing giant ass steel as a shirt. Akino Kinones. The best thing Fallout did was to make everything nuclear powered. Oh, super safe. Nuclear power is the power of the future. I love Fallout so much. Although in Fallout New Vegas, power armor is pretty much worthless. By the time you actually get access to power armor in-game, you're so overpowered, like already, that just losing out on a certain amount of sneak is not even worth wearing the power armor.
Mm.
Jesse Cabral, yes, Terminators are badass. Yeah. I would love. Ooh, this is a video coming out eventually, but I want to talk about models that need to get Primaris, but they need to get Primaris without changing much of anything. And I think Terminators need to be resculpted with lots more detail and with a little bit more like thought given to proportion. But other than that, I think they should change nothing. Aquinonis. Nuclear is still safer and cleaner than most other fuels. France is a model to be emulated. Yes, nuclear power is amazing and awesome, and no one should be against it, and everyone should be for it. It is amazing. But part of the joke of Fallout is that like nuclear power is used very, very like freely and without much thought given to the danger or reasonableness.
Mm-hmm.
Where there's just nuclear powered like batteries.
Mm-hmm.
TK Street Prince, I hate that we have nuclear power stations in the UK. If just one of them pops, we are all fracked. No safe place in the UK. We would all have to move to America or Canada. Yeah, but nuclear power plants don't like they're not like nuclear bombs. They're steam power plants that use nuclear power to make the steam. So, and hopefully, as long as if they're doing a better job than America, it's probably pretty safe. If they're not doing a better job than America, then who knows? But I mean, in America, we're not even allowed to dispose of the waste because everyone thinks it's scary.
I mean, it is a little scary.
A little bit, but I think there's not that much nuclear waste, and we know where it all is. Except the stuff we dumped in the ocean in the 30s, but we don't talk about that.
Yeah. That stuff's fine.
Yeah. TK3D Prince. Chernobyl, Green Island, and many more. Chernobyl, Green Island, and like one more. There's not many more Chernobyls. All right, you guys. It's about that time, or after it. So, video coming out tomorrow.
Yep. And we're going to be putting out a video about our stance on nuclear power.
Yes!
And how,
and how TK is wrong for not wanting to be irradiated to death.
And, which is what the video is about.
Yes.
It's just perfect timing. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, new video out tomorrow. We'll be doing another live stream tomorrow. We have a Patreon stream tomorrow. So, if you want to join us on the Patreon stream, got to be a patron.
Yeah, we're going to get wild. We're going to get wet and wild.
Yeah, we always do.
All right, everyone. Good night. Support nuclear power, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Good night.